This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff running right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Lewis. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 19, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the run. Here comes the bunch formation. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
together a positive drive here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks an open space. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and their ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like
breaks into the clear. At the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Hayes. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. QB keeper all the way. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gonzalez. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important third down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Lewis. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Plenty space at the 20. Now here he goes. The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. They dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gonzalez. And a red out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. Entering the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A strong game by this quarterback. For the offense, stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Point after, not right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back in motion now. Direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. One more play before they head to the locker room. Trying the old counter play here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minnesot's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Gonzalez. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
4 receivers split wide on 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Ball handed to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires downfield. He's got a man down the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man. It's Davidson. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's an RPO caught on the left side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1 yard line.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Keeps it on the design run. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Design quarterback run. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He breaks free. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Just some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Over the middle, it's Davidson. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Clemson offense is back out there. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. What a moment for this kicker, a chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. And it's good right down the middle. And that puts them in front here in the final 2 minutes.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. The broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Well, they go with the running back here on the toss play. Doesn't pick up a lot of yards, but enough for the first down to move the sticks.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. And they'll take a knee to set up a potential go-ahead field goal. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Penn State.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it! A field goal to win a national championship. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.